Hi there. I'm Dr. Cassie Barlow, and a proud veteran of our United States Air Force and the former base commander at Wright Patterson Air Force Base. Here with me today is my friend Bob Stone, former mayor of Beavercreek, who is running for Greene County Commissioner in this coming March. Bob, it's really great to be here with you today.
Well, Cassie, it's a privilege for me to be sitting beside you. You have your background is just an amazing read, and so I appreciate you doing this for us today.
Thank you. Thank you. And I am curious, as are our listeners, to learn more about your background today. So, looking forward to this conversation. So we're just gonna dive right in, if that's okay with you.
That's good. That's good.
Awesome. So we are going to fast forward from Vietnam to 2019. And many in our community remember 2019 like it was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
We had a traumatic event, I will say, in 2019 in our community, and that was the tornadoes that came through Beavercreek, Ohio. Your leadership was crucial during that time, and your experience really contributed to helping our community through the tornadoes and the aftermath and the recovery. So can you tell me about your involvement and how that contributed to the recovery in our community and really the resilience of our community during that time?
Well, Cassie, the key word there is resilience of the community. It's amazing the number of people that came out of the woodwork to help. But I'm going to back up just a little bit and just, the tornado hit at night on the Memorial Day in 2019. And while a mayor typically has a pretty cushy job for the most part, but there are things that the mayor and only the mayor can do. And one of those is to declare an emergency. And we had issues with power lines down, and we had gas lines broken, and those two don't go together. So it's my role to go out and make that declaration initially. And I did get myself in just a little bit of hot water with my city manager because I decided I had to go drive around and see what the damage was. Well, the next day he proceeded to tell me that was not the brightest thing I ever did. And but anyway, I believe if you're going to do something, you need to know why you're doing it. And so that goes back part of the military training, I think, as well. But the military that training did kick in that night because we had to coordinate the efforts of the police department, the fire department, the road crews to clear the trees, the utility companies. It was an effort that I only played a tiny little part in. But the people around me were brilliant. And that's a key to success, too. If you have brilliant people around you, then you're going to look good. But we just kept things moving. We did not sit back and wait for somebody to come and help us. We did not wait for the feds to come and help us. We appreciated it when they did, but we started from day one. And did some massive cleanup far in advance of some of the other communities that were also affected by the tornado. And people do ask us today, even, how did you act so fast? Well, that's the key, is we did not wait for somebody else to say, this is how I'm going to help you. But the people, I just can't get over the people. And we're out there and we're helping feed people, we're helping to provide the needs that they may have. We have some people that have to find temporary housing. So it was a combination of so many things, but it really did, at least for that first week, remind me a lot of my service in the Army. And but I couldn't have done it. Nobody could have done it without teamwork. And that's where, again, everything comes back to teamwork and leadership. And I don't know what else to say. You know, I keep talking about that, I get a little bit emotional because it was an experience that I never expected to have
Right.
and never want to have again.
Right.
But it ultimately turned out to be a great experience.
Absolutely, and every good team needs a good leader. And that's exactly how you served throughout that time period, that a lot of people were reliant on a leader like you and guiding the way for the team.
And a leader is not the doer necessarily. And I enjoy sitting in the background. I enjoy leading from the back. But when it requires hands-on, then it requires hands-on, and that's
Right.
where we go.
Right.
But it was good, and everything turned out so wonderful at the end.
It really did. And Beavercreek has benefited over and over again from your leadership during your time as mayor. Thank you so much for sharing your story and sharing your plans with us today. For my fellow Greene County residents, thanks for investing your time to learn about Bob Stone today, to learn more about Bob Stone today. So once again, I'm Dr. Cassie Barlow, and we appreciate you joining us today. Thank you.
Cassie, thank you very much. I appreciate it.